Claire, are you asleep? No, I replied softly. The moonlight reflected across the water outside my room. Is everything okay? I asked. Amy was quiet for a moment. Then finally, remember when I told you I don't keep secrets from you? Yes. You remember that night at the club? The night I disappeared? Immediately my stomach tightened. Of course I remember. Amy sighed. Richard and I actually met years ago. I turned toward her. What? Back when we first got our real estate licenses, Chad brought a property from us. Richard was with him. Amy smiled faintly. Then more properties followed. Friends, family, business connections, they all bought from us. I stared. Why? Amy hesitated, then finally, because of you. The room suddenly felt colder. What do you mean? Amy looked at me carefully. Richard noticed you. My heart skipped. He knows things about people. He always has. He saw something in you. I swallowed hard. What did he see? Amy smiled softly. The same thing everyone else misses. Your heart. Silence. Then Amy continued. He knows you've been saving yourself for marriage. My eyes widened. What? Did you tell him? Of course not, Amy laughed. He just knows things. A chill moved through me. And yes, Amy admitted, he watched over you. I sat up immediately. He stalked me. Amy frowned, not in a creepy way, at least not by vampire standards. That doesn't make it better. For the first time all evening, Amy laughed. A real laugh. The tension broke briefly. Then her expression grew serious again. That night at the club, you heard me scream. I nodded immediately. Yes, it wasn't Chad. It was another vampire. The room felt silent. He tried to take me. Fear moved through me instantly. Chad stopped him. Amy's voice softened. He saved my life. I stared at her. I was bitten that night. My breath caught. That's why I disappeared. I was terrified. Not of you, of myself. Tears formed in my eyes. I thought you abandoned me. Amy's eyes filled too. I know. I'm sorry. We hugged the same way we always had, the same way we did when we were younger. Then finally I pulled back. Are you a vampire? Amy nodded. Yes. I stared at her, waiting. But I don't hurt people. Neither does Chad. Neither does Richard. She shuddered, almost disgusted. There are vampires who kill. We aren't them. Relief washed through me so strongly I started laughing. Then Amy started laughing too. For several minutes, neither of us could stop. Eventually, she stood. Get some sleep. She reached the door, then paused. Claire? I looked up. Richard is probably standing outside right now, wondering if you'll ever give him a chance. I rolled my eyes. Amy laughed, then disappeared down the hallway. But sleep never came, because every time I closed my eyes, I saw Richard, his smile, his eyes, his voice, and somehow that frightened me less than it should have. The next morning, sunlight poured through the windows, bright, warm, beautiful. After a shower, I slipped into a simple sundress from my suitcase. I wasn't ready for the expensive clothes Amy kept finding for me. Stepping onto the deck, I immediately spotted Richard, exactly where Amy said he would be, waiting. He smiled. Good morning. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Very well. I hesitated, then blurted out the first thing that came to my mind. Do vampires sleep? Richard laughed, a deep, warm laugh, yes. Then he stepped closer, not too close, just enough. And I spent most of the night thinking about you. My heart immediately betrayed me. Richard smiled because he heard it. Then suddenly, his expression changed. For the first time since meeting him, he looked genuinely concerned. His eyes shifted toward the horizon, far beyond the yacht, far beyond the ocean. Something was out there, something only he could hear. Richard. He didn't answer. The smile disappeared completely. Then quietly, almost to himself, he whispered, "That's impossible." A chill moved through me. "What is?" Richard stared toward the distant water, his jaw tightening, his eyes darkening. Then he looked back at me, and for the first time, I saw fear.